Jay Gamble's October 24th update. Let's switch videos. So here it is, and you can kind of see I've added some stat lines for week 1, week 2. Week 2 is still ongoing. Yours looks better than mine, just in the numbers wise. But I'll get into that later because really the focus is week 1. Because week 2 is ongoing. There's 3 games left as of this recording. So week 1, 34 games were bet on, and I finished 2 over 500 and lost almost $5. Not bad. Not bad. A friend of mine, George, again, had mentioned previously that he thinks there's another website that is offering better returns. And I told him, like, how much better? And he was like, 15 cents. And I'm like, whatever. 18 times 15 cents is $2 and change. I still would have been down on the week, and it's not by that much money. I hate the app. You're gonna see above me in the overall, I've added a column or a little box for missed games, and then you can see highlighted in yellow is Florida Tampa Bay. I didn't get to bet on Florida Tampa Bay because in the app, which isn't an app, there was no selection available. They had the game, but I couldn't pick. There was nothing to pick, nothing to bet on. And then by the time the next day rolled around, I just got busy at work and I forgot to go in by the time the game started and place a bet. That happened with a second game also in week 1. Week 2. I'm forgetting. That's in week 2 all this happened. That happened with a second game in week 2, but I did remember the next day to place the bet early in the morning. So anyway, week 1, going back to week 1, better than half the games and still lost money. Right now I am estimating that I need to be correct about 70% of the time just to break even. And I say that looking at week 2 because as of this video, week 2 has 3 games left. I had a killer Saturday. I went 11 for 12 on Saturday. Washington lost to Calgary in overtime, and if Calgary had lost that game, I would have been a perfect 12 for 12, and I'd be in the green. I'd actually be above by like 30 cents or something. But as it stands, I'm down by 89 cents, I think, on your screenshot. Now, I since placed the bets, so it's $4 more, so $4.89 down, but one of those games is played and I won it and I was correct. I don't actually know. We'll do it in real time. Let me see how quickly I can log in. Open up the app. Load. Click on login. Log in. Bet slip. It's not even coming through, too much glare. Bet slip. My bets settled. It's the one at the top. What's it say? $1.44. Boston Bruins, $1.44. Dropped my phone, but not very far, so that's okay. I'm just gonna add that to the sheet right now. $1.44. Bang. So for week, okay. There was a problem. I can't, what cell do you think I'm in? Oh, okay, I see why. $1.44. Bang. Update. And I'm like $3.50 below, $3.45 below with 3 games left. So I need to win all 3 because none of them are going to pay out more than $2. So if I win 2 of them, at best, I could maybe get to like 3. If 2 of them are $1.80, let's say, but usually that's not the case. And so currently I'm in week 2, I'm 27 wins and 17 losses for 61%. So if I go 30 and 17, I'll profit $1. 30 and 17 is still a bit less than 65, right? 30 and 15 would be 66%. So 30 and 17 is like 64% or something like that. So like I said, I need to get like 70. I need to be around 70 to have a margin. So that's 7 out of 10 games I have to get correct. And week 1 had Week 1 had 34 games and week 2 had 48 games. So 48 is going to be closer to what we see. Week 1 started, I think, on a Tuesday, and it only had 2 games versus, week 4, which was all week. So, or week 2, which was all week. So closer, around 50 games a week, and I need to get, 33 of them correct? 35 of them correct? No easy task when you consider that my overall right now is 57. And that's with a killer Saturday from week 2. My Friday on week 2 was bad. I only went 1 for 4, which could also happen, right? These overtime games, a lot of them go to overtime. Oh, and just to harken back on the Florida-Tampa game, I would have picked Florida, and Florida won. So I would have bet $1 more, and I would have won $1.40 or something like $1.30 even, maybe. Who knows? The only other thing I want to call out is there's another yellow I think you can see on your screenshot. The laptop I'm using has a worse resolution, so I don't know what's on screen for you guys. In the screenshot I took, there's a little yellow on the Winnipeg-Anaheim game where it says -9, and it's a loss. So the reason, 9 cents. The reason I did that is because in the Mise au Jeu website /app, when you place a bet, until the bet is over, you can cancel the bet. You can cash it out. Or not until it's over, until it started. And even after it started, they let you cash out. But with varying odds, right? So if you would bet, imagine $100 on the game, and the other team scores 2 goals real quick at the start of the game and you don't have any confidence, you can cash out to minimize your losses. They'll let you cash out with like $89 or whatever. So they still keep some money. So normally, all the other bets, for example, the $5 I bet on Colorado to win the Stanley Cup, I can still cash out on, and I'll get my $5 back. So for most of the bets, you can see the cash out now option. So Winnipeg was facing the Jets. The Ducks, Anaheim Ducks, were visiting Winnipeg. And the Ducks were on a little bit of a roll to start the season. And the Jets had like 3 people in COVID protocols. And I was like, they stand no chance. I'm like, but I had bet on them. And then the people entered COVID protocol. But then as it turns out, only one of them wound up missing the game due to COVID protocols. So that's another loop that's really throwing me here. Like Chris Letang was out for COVID reasons. But they killed the Leafs anyway, so it didn't matter. So it's like these kinds of things I have to also try and consider, and how much or how little it weighs against my decision on who's going to win. But anyway, I really didn't think the Jets had a chance because some of their best players were in the COVID protocols. So I went to cancel the bet, and it said, and this is before the game even started, and it said 91 cents return. I guess a lot of people were cashing out after the COVID protocol announcement was made. So I lost 9 cents. So I switched my bet to Anaheim. So it was still only a $1 bet, but I was down 9 cents. So if Anaheim had won the game and cashed out, imagine $1.50, I would have only had $1.41 in the sheet because I lost those 9 cents. I could have also done it that I bet $1.09, but I didn't want to do that because then I would have had to change other formulas in the sheet, like my total potential loss, which starts the year at 1,312 and is, as of recording this, down to $1,242.12. Yeah. So, gambling. I lose a lot of games in overtime, which is frustrating. Almost as frustrating as my Ottawa Senators team. That's why I'm wearing my Hockey Canada hat. And when the Olympics come, if the app will let me, I'm totally going to bet on the Olympics. Right now, I'm picking Russia is my early favorites. USA has a very, very strong team. Canada, always a strong team, but I don't believe in our defense. But maybe our forwards will carry us because McKinnon and McDavid on the same line. But even imagine on different lines, and then the Crosby, Marchand, Bergeron line. Like, that's going to be lights out. The Czechs have a decent team. Sweden, Finland. Finland always a very strong competitor. But I really like Russia and U.S. right now. Before 6 months before the teams are even named. I like Russia and U.S. For the gold. I don't even know how it's going to play out, right? There's two pools, and then from there they cross. I don't know what their format is, but it might be like there's two pools, and then from the two pools you get two other pools, and then from there you get, the quarterfinals. But yeah, we'll see. Gambling on the NHL season instead should be the topic of this video. We'll see if we can keep it rolling. I'm in a good spot. I don't mind. I'm down after week 1, $5, and week 2, potentially, if I lose the rest of the games, $3.45. So I'm down $8. $8 and change after 2 weeks. $4 a week to do this is fine. It's fun. I don't mind. I'll pay $4 a week to do this. Maybe my tune will change if I have a really bad week where I lose 11 of 12 games on a Saturday. But we'll see. Thanks for watching.